Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Behind me today I have a 2023 Nissan Ariya. This is the Evolve edition, so I'm going to make a quick point of view video on what it's like to drive one of these cars. First things first though, I'm going to go around the car to show you a good idea of what the car looks like, and then we're going to take it out for a cool test drive. First things first, safety, put on your seatbelt. It is a push to start. It's already on, so I'm not going to press it, but this is the push to start. When you turn it on and you've unlocked the car, this mirror will go back out again automatically, of course. You can have your settings for your seats if you want to do. I don't have it preset to anything right now, but you have your seat settings right here. And then here's your volume button. Like I said, these are the only buttons on here, plus the volume button. And then you have your full digital infotainment system right here. So then we're going to go take it for a test drive. Fully electric car. There's a Tesla, ironically. Fully electric car, so super silent. Not sure, but in front of you can see how many miles per hour that you're going. Hopefully they'll be able to show you in the video, but it's fully for the driver, so you can see that. I think it's a pretty cool integration they have in this car. Even in the middle trim levels, you don't need to go fully loaded like some of the other cars. So here we go. You're not gonna be able to tell, but this is how you generally use it. You pick up speed and then you let go, and then it slowly slows the car down a little bit for you to, I think it goes about 10 miles per hour driving once you let go of the accelerator and just have your foot on the, well, actually just take your foot off completely. So it's used for stop and go traffic. That's mainly when you would use this thing, but it's pretty helpful. It does take a while to get used to, but it's actually a pretty cool feature that Nissan has in their electric cars. It's also on the Nissan Leaf. It's called the e-pedal, of course. It's a little different here. They call it the e-step. It's also pretty helpful for curves, actually. Driving like this right here, or maybe you're in the mountains or somewhere and you're having to brake and stop, or brake and, you know, hold the pedal a little bit. It's actually really useful for curves too.
The U-turn after a quarter of a mile.
So now that we're at a stoplight, actually we're gonna go again. I wanted to point out this cool feature that you can do when you have your maps on here on your main screen. You can actually change them to be able to transfer over to the screen in front of you. It's a little helpful, but it's a cool feature. You're gonna just grab 2 fingers and you're just gonna swipe over here, and then it's actually gonna show you your maps in front of you too. It's just a little feature to add it over here. It's a nice little interactive feature. I think it's worth pointing out. You can do that obviously when you're on a destination and you're already traveling somewhere. You can change it there. That way you can change it to your other screen. You can do whatever else you want, your Apple CarPlay, your Bluetooth, something else, and then you have your map still right in front of you. Same thing here, we're at a quick stop. I wanted to show you the camera button. It's a full 360 camera. You have your full pointed bird's eye view. You have a front camera, then you have of course a backup camera. It changes off when you go above 10 miles an hour, but you can show everything on the camera right here. So it's a full 360 camera on the entire car. Alright, now that we're at a quick stop, I wanted to show you the camera right here. It's a full 360 camera. You have your bird's eye view right up here. It's a full 360 of your front camera, your side camera, and then your backup camera too when you're in reverse, and that will show you all the different angles from the car. So when you're parking in the front and the back, it shows you full camera on the front right here. You can just keep pressing it, it'll show you the different angles on the car. It's a pretty good HD camera, I think. It's not one of the cheap cameras. It's a very, very nice camera. So the 360 version will give you a better version of seeing it than just the back camera when in reverse. It's electronic parking brake, so I'm parked on a hill right now, so I kind of want to press that up, and then it'll just turn red right here, and then it's going to be the electronic parking brake. And one last time, I want to show you the car from the outside. We're up on a little hill, take it to a little more scenic route that I was up to. Close out this video, some of my personal thoughts on this car. I think it looks very, very futuristic, which makes it a good selling point. Obviously, it's brand new on the market, so not many people really know exactly what this car is if they see it, or you know, when they think about it, when they see it actually like in the dealership. It's so brand new versus maybe like Tesla, some of its competitors, or the Ioniq Q5 or the ID4. It's been on the market for a lot longer than this car, so it's such a brand new car that if you were looking for an electric car and you get something like this, you're gonna have such a unique car, because nobody really has these cars since it's so new to the market. I think that's a really good selling point. I would highly recommend, if you're looking for an electric car, this is something that you should highly consider because it looks so nice from the exterior to the interior. It looks very, very futuristic. I think it's a very good family car versus over a personal car, but of course either preference is fine. But if I had to choose one, I think it's a very good family car if you're going to have 4 or 5 people in the car at all times. So nonetheless, if you have any questions or comments on the car that you wanted to know, yes sir, if you have any questions or comments on it, go ahead and just put them in the comment sections or ask anything. I'm obviously here for positive feedback all the time, or anything you want to know, be able to answer the questions there too. Sun's coming out again, so it makes it look even better. This is what the view actually is, if you want to know what it is. Up here in the mountains, on a little bit of a slope, up here in the traveling trails. Wanted to take it up here to stand out a little more privacy too. So once again, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Any questions, go ahead and leave in the comments. Other than that, peace.